Have you guys ever had this experience before where you felt so compelled by something that no matter what you did to try to get rid of it, try to push it away, try not to think about it, but somehow it always just keeps coming back to you? This is my story. My life, pretty much as I know it, began like this. My brother and I were found on the streets of Seoul and then brought to an orphanage. And by some miracle, we were able to be adopted together into the same family to the US. And in 2007, I decided to venture back to Korea to seek out my roots and see where I came from. I returned to Sungnowon orphanage and got to meet the children. I don't think anything could have really fully prepared me seeing my life come full circle like this, especially when I could show the kids a picture of myself when I was at the orphanage. There was this unspoken bond in that moment that was so deeply felt. Since that time, and for the past 15 years, I've been with these children, watched them grow up. We celebrate their birthdays, holidays, spend time together. We've truly become a family. But here's the sad reality is that once they turn 18, they essentially age out of the system and are left on their own. It's not easy, and I've seen a lot of these kids struggle. I can sense that there's such a deep feeling of loneliness and isolation. Can you imagine it? Not having any family or anyone to really check in with you. These kids are my family. And just like any family member that we see in need, we're going to try to do everything we can to step in and help them. Years ago, I began PhD studies in social welfare. This was a huge opportunity for me to improve my Korean as well as give me deeper insight into the social welfare system and the programs and policies affecting these children. A PhD is definitely no easy feat, especially in Korean. But I'm happy to report that I've reached the final stage of my dissertation defense. Without a doubt, I know this degree will put me in a stronger position to influence policy and create more resources for these young adults. I also envision creating some kind of short-term study abroad program for these young adults to study overseas and experience homestay with a family. To make this vision real, I'm going to need to step away from work so that I can really fully focus on completing this research. Your support is not only helping me finish this PhD, but it's also helping these kids know that someone is looking out for them. If I am in a position to help in some way and can impact these children's lives and help them know they're part of a family and create better opportunities for them, and there's no choice. I have to do it. I feel so compelled by it. Thank you all for listening to my story and considering being part of this mission. Love you all. Peace.